couple of days' time. In all of this political turmoil, let's put it that way, and the NAB references, do you feel that the continuation of the, as far as these references is concerned, will be swift or will take its time?
I think it's already been decided that these all references have to be concluded within the span of 6 months.
6 months, yes.
6 months.
We had one of the judge overseeing it.
There is already Supreme Court orders. Now there have been allegations and also apprehensions that actually this NAB is stuffed with the loyalists of the ruling party.
All right.
And with the loyalist of the former President Asif Zardari. And because of these reasons, it was the decision and the verdict by the Supreme Court to oversee the entire proceeding.
Fine.
It was in no way any interference. And now we have seen some of the reports which are suggesting, which are creating doubts in the mind of many people that perhaps some legal lacunas are being deliberately left over that would help the ruling party's former Prime Minister and his family members to go scot-free. Now I think that is something easier said than done, because situation has changed altogether. The entire media is monitoring it, the Supreme Court is monitoring it. And
it is also monitoring the references that have been placed.
And the case is very strong, the evidence is very strong. The Supreme Court has been very lenient in ruling, in handing down the ruling against the Sharif family. Now my understanding of the situation is that the ruling family is sooner or later going to be convicted. But the bigger trouble is that the former Prime Minister is not appearing before the investigators, and I don't expect that he would appear before the NAB Accountability Court. He is 3 times elected Prime Minister.
Yes.
If he makes the entire judicial system mockery by not appearing before it, that does not bode well for the democracy in Pakistan. Because we can argue that General Musharraf was a military dictator, he did not respect the law. Why the former Prime Minister is not respecting the law? Why he has launched a campaign against the judiciary?
Right.
He should, I think, act very wisely and should respect the law, should appear before the Accountability Court. And then he has one very general point, and that is that a selective justice is being done. He can reasonably demand why the same law does not come into action against the former military dictator.
All right.
There are many good points on the basis of which he can propagate, but this is no way that he would not appear before the investigators, he would not appear before the Accountability Court, and I still really doubt that he would return. He may return, but would not probably appear before the Accountability Court.
Last question.